So, pop-up stores, how do they work?
So, pop-up stores are interesting and fun. It really is a combination of the city working with the property owner. So, for instance, not long ago, 31 Church Street, there was a Starbucks, and the owner of the Starbucks did not want the property to be dark while they were looking for while they were looking for a permanent tenant.
Right.
So they are members of the association, and the owner spoke with me and said, can we find a temporary use? And, Community Phone, also a member of the association.
Right.
And they were actually, just outside on the sidewalk,
really?
with the table signing people up for Community Phone. So I approached them and introduced them to the property owner. And they made a deal, and the property owner was absolutely thrilled with Community Phone. And said, we'll keep the lights on. There won't be any charge for rent.
Right.
We'll heat it. And all you need to do is keep the place lit. And if it snows, please shovel the snow. So it was a terrific deal for both the property owner and the little pop-up store. And they'll be there for a few more months while the property owner continues to pursue a new tenant, which may become the first recreational marijuana store in Harvard Square. Depends on how the permitting goes, but that's one example of a property owner working with a local business to make sure that the property doesn't go dark. We had a similar situation with Regency Centers because Tess at 18 Brattle left, and the space was was a fairly large space and a significant space on Brattle Street. So Regency Centers agreed to put a pop-up, sort of art installation there. And they did that for several months. And then across the street, the Asana people, the new people in town, also Asana partners, they agreed for some period of time, I think it was 6 months actually last summer, between July and December, to put a pop-up Lululemon. So lots of opportunities for that while they get something more concrete in the pipeline.
But City Council does not interfere in that?
So the City Council does not interfere in that. They encourage it. And certainly as long as there's correct permitting, and it really is the City of Cambridge, so inspectional services might get involved or something like that. But these were they were done pretty quickly and with a lot of support from the City of Cambridge.
Yeah, I find that the city and, certainly my experience with Harvard Square Business Association as well as Central Square Business Association, the independent businesses, small businesses, as well as the political, arm of the city are really there. There's a very strong ethos of, we want to take care of small independent businesses, and to the point of looking at regulations, and so it's just interesting how that it's forming, kind of policy, but it is a very strong. I don't know. I feel it, but I'm sort of an outsider. But mostly, I feel like because that was my very first experience was with Denise, and it's just so powerful to have that support. Really, It's amazing.
Well, the Business Association has had, a history of 109 years, so formed in 1910, and the mission is to promote commerce in Harvard Square. So